Hey everyone, what's happening? Lex back today for another Brawl Stars video, and today, sneak peek number 1 of season number 9 in Brawl Stars, where I'll pretty much show you everything in this update except for the new brawler Lola, which will be up very soon, so be sure to subscribe for all the details and the gameplay right here on Lola. Let's start off with all the brand new skins and how much they cost, as well as when they're coming out, so you can decide if you want to get them or not. First off, we have Bull's brand new skin B800. It has custom shot animations, including a really cool super animation, and of course, it has special winning and losing animation. Once again, Brawl Stars is knocking it out of the park with this tier 1 skin on the Brawl Pass, which will of course come whenever the new season hits. Next up, we have 4 Brollywood skins, starting with Kong Surge. Surge is an angry ape that not only has custom shot animations, but in his super, you can see a city underneath him as he leaps up, which is really cool. And of course, he has custom winning and losing animations. Now, Kong Surge will set you back 79 gems, and he will be available on November the 20th. Next up, we have Squeak Buster Gale, which is clearly inspired by the Ghostbuster franchise, and he comes fully equipped with custom projectiles, super animation, as well as winning and losing animations. Now, this skin is one of the more expensive skins at 149 gems, and it's not my favorite of the bunch, but if you like it, you can pick it up on November the 11th. Of course, if you plan on picking up any of these skins or the Brawl Pass, I would greatly appreciate your support by using code LEX in the shop before you purchase those gems or offers. And a huge thank you to all of you who have used my code in the past, present, and the future. I appreciate you all very, very much. Next up, we have Captain Crow, and he also finds himself in the bunch of Brollywood skins, and he, like the other skins, has custom shot animations as well as custom winning and losing animations. Now, pay close attention here because, of course, if you're playing Crow, then this is the only time you're ever going to see a losing animation. Anyway, this skin costs 79 gems, and it will be out on November the 18th. And the last of the Brollywood skins is Director Buzz, and it is a really good one. Now, not only does this model look really cool, but his shots are like the clapper boards, a little pop, pop, pop. And even cooler than that, when he uses his super, he rolls out a film to grab hold of somebody before hooking himself in. And of course, he also has custom winning and losing animations, which is to be expected of a Power League skin, which will be the reward for this new season of Power League. Now, speaking of Power League, the team has once again modified the requirements of Power League wins to get the skin. It is now 60 rounds instead of 30 wins. So even if you lose a Power League match, say 2-1, you're still going to earn progress towards the unlock, which I think is a really great change. Now, next up, we have the Brawloween skins, and these ones, whew, these ones are amazing. Now, the most expensive one of the bunch is Headless Ryder Stew. His model looks really awesome, like the fire inside the pumpkin is a really nice touch. And of course, he has custom shot animations as well as his super animation. Now, topping it all off are his winning and losing animations, where once again, even though this skin costs 149 gems, it's a pretty darn good value considering all that you get. This skin will be available on October the 30th. But an even better value is Swamp Gene. This skin just makes me want to play Gene. I mean, the shots are really awesome as they split off into the little tadpoles, and the huge fish that comes out to play when that super is unleashed, that one caught me off guard. It's so good. And of course, Gene rises from the swamp with his winning animation, and if you happen to lose, you will disappear back into the swamp. And all of this can be had for the price of 79 gems on October the 28th. Now, of all the skins, I think this one is my favorite skin. I love everything about it, and even though I don't play Gene too often, this skin makes me want to play him, which is a pretty amazing thing for a skin. Now, the cheapest skin in this update is Ghost Squeak, but don't let the price tag of 49 gems fool you because this skin has it all. It's got custom shot animations along with a custom super animation, and they didn't stop there for 49 gems. They give you custom winning and losing animations, which has to make this one of the best deals around for a skin. Now, this skin will be available on October the 29th. And the last Brawloween skin is Count Pingula. Not only is the model really cool, but it gets even better when he starts throwing these coffins with his shots. And for his super, the penguins turn into like little penguin bats and attack people shooting little bats as well. It's pretty darn awesome. Now, when you win with Count Pingula, he rises from his coffin, but if you lose, he gets trapped in it where he struggles to free himself. The cost of the skin is 79 gems, which gives you a lot of value, and it comes out on October the 31st. Now, the skin that will be available with the World Finals will be Cat Burglar Jessie, and she's going to be absolutely free. All you have to do is watch and participate in the World Finals. And just for participating, having a good time, and watching the pros play, you'll get this skin that has a custom shot and super animations, as well as custom winning and losing animations, which is really darn awesome. And does it get a better price than free? I don't think so. So be sure to check out the World Finals and get this skin for free. Now, the last 10 skins we need to go through are the True Silver and True Gold skins. Of course, the True Silver skin is going to cost you 10,000 coins, and the True Gold skin is going to cost you 25,000 coins. Now, the brawlers getting these skins are going to be Dynamite, Amber, Carl, Colette, and my personal favorite of them all is BB. Somehow on BB, the darker parts of her normal skin just make the True Gold skin just look like a notch above the other ones. Although the True Silver Amber skin with the fire, that one looks pretty darn good too. So I don't know. Next up, we have some balance changes for a handful of brawlers. We got some nerfs, we got some buffs, and I'm going to show them to you right now. Now, the first brawler up here is Ash. He's both getting a nerf and a buff. First off, the buff. His first bash star power now increased rage gain from the attack by 200%. Previously, it was 100%. That should really help out this star power, get some more usage. However, on the downside, they have reduced the rage gain from taking damage. Full rage now requires 125% of max hit points taken. Previously, it was 75%. Next up, we've got Frank, and he is getting not one, but two buffs. First off, his irresistible attraction gadget. It now doubles the damage of the attack along with pulling enemies in. If you were to combine this with his power grab star power as well as this gadget, you're going to be able to put up some ridiculous numbers. Now, noise canceling, Frank's other gadget, is also getting a slight tweak, and that is that El Primo's suplex will no longer override this gadget, so feel free to spam that gadget away whenever El Primos are near. Next up, we have Griff and his business resilient star power. They have increased the heal up to 10% of missing health, as previously it was 7%. I still don't know if this is good enough to actually make it worth using, but it is better than it was before. Continuing on this buff train, we've got Meg. Meg now gets 33% of her ammo back whenever her mech is destroyed, which is up from, well, 0. It's always really annoying whenever you get knocked out of your mech as Meg and you have 0 ammo to defend yourself. That's unfortunate, and now she's going to have a third of her ammo back whenever she gets knocked out of her mech. Now, Jackie is getting 2 buffs and 1 nerf. First off, they have increased her base hit points to 5,000 when previously it was 4,600. They have also increased her supercharge rate to fully charge in 4 hits, up from 5. However, they have removed the shield super activation, so whenever she uses her super, she doesn't get that shield anymore. Now, as noticed in my last video, Mortis is indeed getting a nerf, and that is to his Creepy Harvest star power. They have decreased the heal by 400, so it went from 1,800 down to 1,400. The next brawler on the chopping block is Brock. He is getting his main attack projectile speed decreased by 11%. This is actually pretty good because Brock's shots were really hard to dodge, so now his shots are going to travel a little bit slower. And the last brawler that is getting a nerf is going to be Leon and his Lollipop Drop gadget. Now the health will decay over 20-second duration, much like Bo's Totem. Next up, coming in this update, we have some brand new and animated pins. I'll run through them real quick and you'll be able to see them here on screen. First off, we have Born Bad Buzz is getting some new animated pins, as well as we're going to get some new Brawl pins. Not only are we going to get the animated pumpkin pin, but also Calavera Piper, Witch Shelly, Brawloween Rosa, Werewolf Leon, Ghost Squeak, Headless Ryder Stu, Squeak Buster Gil, and Count Pingula. They are all getting custom animated pins along with their brand new skins, as well as some of the old skins are getting some animated. Very awesome. Also, we're getting the Retropolis pins like Hot Rod Brock, Bake Sale Barley, Road Rage Carl, Rockabilly Mortis, and V8-Bit. they're all getting those pins animated. And then there are some new pins that go along with the World Finals, and you can get them by watching the show. There's also a brand new modifier called Peekaboo. This modifier will be available on all game modes. It'll have its own custom slot. What happens is on the upper left-hand side, you'll see a little kind of like clock timer, and each time it goes around, it'll alternate between being visible and invisible. This is a pretty darn fun game mode, although it does somewhat encourage like camping while you're visible and going out and trying to surprise people while you're invisible, which I guess is kind of the point, but I do think that tanks are going to be really strong and or brawlers who can check wide areas. But it should be a pretty darn fun game mode, and it's coming in this update. Now, the last order of business is the brand new environment. The detail on this environment is really nice, and the actual objects on the map, while they aren't like over the top, they are tasteful and nice looking, and overall, I really enjoy the feel of this new Star Studios. It's not like one of my favorites. It's more like everything around the map I think is really good. The actual maps and the objects itself are just kind of like, okay, they're fine, but around it, it looks pretty nice. So there you go. That is everything that is coming in this update, with the exception of Lola and all the stuff that surrounds her. So you guys be sure to come back for all of that information very, very soon. But that's going to wrap it up for this video. And as always, until next time, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace out. Has increased the rage gain by two. I was going to say video.